Imagine that happened, how much your belief or your faith would raise if you were to witness something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only imagine what people were witnessing because thousands were being immersed after that. Yeah? Yes.
I think it's cool too because it's not just Jews, Yehudim doing a Jewish gathering.
Yeah.
It's everyone doing biblical culture. So it's still today, like, yeah, it's culture for every culture, every.
And they were all different ethnicities. Okay? They all, because I mean, ever since the Exodus time, they came out with great multitudes. Not just the Israelites left, and on their journeys, okay, people that wanted to join them from the nations, they had the opportunity. He said, "One law for the stranger who sojourns with you, for you and the sojourner. One law, not two laws. You guys want to be part of Israel? Come, get circumcised. You're invited." Right? And all throughout the Bible, that was the law. Okay? But Kepha, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said to them, "Men of Judah and all those dwelling in Jerusalem, let this be known to you and listen closely to my words. For these men are not drunk as you imagine, since it is only the third hour of the day." It's only 9 a.m. You're not drunk yet, okay? Yes, it's a festival, but it's too early, okay? "And it shall be in the last days, says Elohim, that I shall pour out," sorry, verse 16, "but this is what was spoken by the prophet Yoel." So Peter now is going to establish what Yoel said in prophecy, what the prophecy was, and he's going to let them know how that prophecy has become fulfilled here, in their hearing. It says, "But this is what was spoken by the prophet Yoel. And it shall be in the last days, says Elohim, that I shall pour out my spirit on all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And also on my male servants and female servants I shall pour out my spirit in those days, and they shall prophesy. And I shall show wonders in the heavens and above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and splendid day of Yah. And it shall be that everyone who calls on the name of Yah shall be saved. Men of Israel, hear my words. Yahushua the Christ of Nazareth, the man from Elohim, having been pointed out to you by mighty works and wonders and signs, which Elohim did through him in your midst, as you yourselves also know, this one given up by the set purpose and foreknowledge of Elohim, you have impelled and put to death through the hands of lawless men. Him Elohim raised up, having loosened the pangs of death, because it was impossible that he could be held in its grip. For David says concerning him, I saw Yah before me continually, because he is at my right hand, in order that I should not be forsaken. For this reason my heart rejoiced, and my tongue was glad, and now my flesh shall also rest in expectation, because you shall not leave my being in Sheol, nor shall you give your lovingly committed one to see corruption. You have made known to me the ways of life. You shall fill me with joy in your presence. Men and brothers, let me speak boldly to you of the ancestor David, that he died and was buried, and his tomb is with us to this day. Being a prophet then, and knowing that Elohim had sworn with an oath to him of the fruit of his loins, according to the flesh, to raise up the Messiah to sit on his throne, foreseeing this, he spoke concerning the resurrection of the Messiah, that his being was neither left in Sheol, nor did his flesh see corruption. So Sheol is just talking about the grave, the pit, okay? Elohim has raised up this Yahusha, the Christ.